morning, everybody. It's Sally, and I'm here on Monday morning to greenlight my day. I will not kid you, it is already 8:16 in the UK. I have usually uploaded a video, and it's all ready to go yesterday. And I didn't do it. And today I said, you're going to get up early, and we'll find there'll be something, and you're just going to... And the more I tried to figure out what to use to greenlight my day, searching for that moment of inspiration, the more wrapped around the axle I got, and the more ineffective my desire to find if it was just about me, which it should just be about me, should just be about you, finding that moment. But honestly, this can take on a life of its own, and it's my bad, not anybody else's, that I get a little verklempt, a little backed up, thinking, I have to say something worthwhile. People are going to stop and listen. What am I going to talk about? I don't have anything that's inspiring me this moment. Nothing has jumped off the page at me. I've read poetry. I've looked on the internet. I have looked in books. Nothing is. And then something hit me. And there were just some photos that my niece posted of her little baby boy. He's about 1, and he's just precious, and he has such a light. And then I found myself sort of relaxing into his little baby blue eyes. They call him Sweet Baby James. And then that started to help me relax just a little. And then I said, maybe you need to revisit the definition of greenlighting. So I did a little research, and then that led me to nothing, because there is no such thing as greenlighting, except that, I understand what it means in certain terms, but that's been something that's generally been coined, as far as I can see, by Janie. So then I went back. When I queried greenlighting, what came up but Greenlight the Day channel and Janie's number 25 video of the series explaining greenlighting and her impressions about what it means. So I thought, well, this is a good way to start. So I watched the greenlighting video. And then that led me to looking more into daily intentions. And there are many, many, many links to things about setting an intention, setting a daily intention. And this one in particular I pulled up talks about setting a weekly intention because it's Monday. And I thought, well, that seems very appropriate. And I've thought about other things to share. I've thought about if I was just sitting outside under a tree, where would my mind wander off to? And where would the peace flood my body from? And the things that came to me, besides looking in the eyes of a sweet, innocent child with that spirit that anything is possible and the world is beautiful, and you just so much want to be there cheerleading that baby on to that wonderful, full, fruitful life. And then I thought about when I rambled last week on the hills, on the ridge, and looking down at the valley, and the wind whipping around me, and just that whole experiential, elemental thing about being in nature when you feel the rain would start, and then the wind would blow really hard, and then the rain would stop, and the sun would come out, and we'd have the jacket on. But the point was, being there, it's like being out in a rainstorm with the gusts of wind. I love that kind of stuff. That lit me up from inside. But really, to greenlight, to focus, to set an intention for the day, for the week, I need to spend some more time with that. And I need to allow myself to say, I don't have to have something brilliant to say every time it's my turn to greenlight, because I can get a little knotted up. But that's me. I don't want to preach at you guys. I feel like so many of my messages are the same thing. I'm thinking, oh Lord, you've already talked about this only 20 million different ways. You have the same things you say. And I'm thinking, man, don't you have anything else? I'm thinking that's really not so good, because that means I have to keep hearing the same message over and over and over in a different bunch of different ways, whatever that message is. And I thought, man, I'm getting awfully simplistic. I know it's not supposed to be hard to greenlight your day. I'm just going to be keeping it real. I'm going to share something from this blog called abundantmama.com project. 52 how to set daily intentions. So she must have a thing on this. I'll put the link below. Monday morning intentions. These are intentions for the week and are aimed at helping us behave the way we wish to behave. I say these kinds of loving kindness phrases to myself every morning. Oh, may I be at peace. May I be loving. May I be balanced. May I have lots of creative energy. And may I take care of my body. These kinds of intentions are important because what you choose to focus on will most likely unfold exactly that way. So watch for what you wish for. So she even has a thing, daily intentions versus weekly intention versus weekend intention. And I'm just going to leave it at it's Monday morning. And my intention for this week is not a new one. It will be for me to try to really clean up my act physically, what I put in my body, physically, in that I still am not really working out and exercising like I want to. And my intention is to have a stronger butt next week at this time, so I'm going to be doing squats every day. I'm tired of my southern parts going further south. And I realized I have the ability to change the course of the direction of my body within certain framework. And if I don't set my intention to want that more than sitting on it, then those squats will never happen. So my intentions for this week are to put only really good, healthy, nutrient-based things in my body and do my body-building exercises. My other intentions are more practical. I need to pack to go out of town for a week. So I pulled out 15, 20 different items of clothing that are summer-oriented that I have not put on my body in a year. And I'm going to go through those this morning, and I'm going to keep a very healthy intention about what doesn't fit and to not say one negative thing to myself about how this fit maybe a year ago or a year and a half ago, but it does not fit now. There are also some things I noticed as I went through my closet that some of the styles that I so quickly got into when I was first at my lowest weight and was just embracing all new things are necessarily the styles that are who I am right now in this country, in this place. That's okay. So I'm going to have grace for myself today as I begin new regimens and new intentional things to check off, like trying on a lot of clothes you haven't tried on in a long time. Be positive. Love yourself. Be balanced. Do good for your body. Do good for your mind, your spirit. Do good for those you love. And that's pretty much what my intention for the week. One day at a time will be 1 hour at a time, 1 moment at a time. Thank you, Janie, for introducing me to this whole concept and being more purposeful about my life. Sorry I get so wrapped around the axle. I know you don't want me to be. You guys find some way to start your day in a positive, self-affirming, loving, proactive, intentional way. I wish you all well, and I'll see you soon.